National Geographic is all about storytelling. We explore the world, we'll go everywhere and anywhere, but ultimately the real purpose is to educate people, to inspire them to care about the planet. For us, storytelling means highly designed. It means crafting the actual engagement with the user. In print, you can control all the different factors of brightness and color and texture and things like that. With the web technologies, you have very little control. You don't know what resolution their screen is set, you don't know what device they're using, you don't know what browser they're using. You're really at the mercy of technology between you and the customer. We're working with Adobe to push the edges of the internet, make it a better place. Adobe is developing some technologies to push into the browser and into the standards of the HTML community to enable very sophisticated visual storytelling. Two of the technologies that Adobe is working on is CSS Regions and CSS Exclusions, and we can see them both being used together in very powerful ways. CSS Regions lets us create different containers, and the text flows through the containers. So as the screen size changes, whether the user rotates their tablet landscape to portrait, or they just have a wide desktop browser, they have a small phone, the text can mold itself to the size of the device, and yet in a natural way that can move around as it needs to fit the space. Exclusions lets us wrap text around objects. It lets you do drop caps and wrap text around mountains or valleys or trees or things like that, so that we can place the text in the best place on the page according to the story you're trying to tell. You can make sure the text has areas to flow, but also areas not to flow. You get the effect of that highly designed presentation similar to print, and yet you get the flexibility of web technologies across different devices and platforms. Seeing the adoption of it, it really looks like this could come to life. It's starting to, we're envisioning a point where the web can be a very rich storytelling medium.